Hi, welcome to Chris Ryan Golf. You've joined me at the Belfry again. We're on the Brabazon course this morning and we're going to talk about the elbows and where they should be halfway into the backswing. Now, I've got a 6-iron here. Now, this position that we're going to talk about here may change slightly depending on the shot you're hitting. So a driver to a short 30 or 40 yard pitch may look a little bit different. But we're going to look at this through a 6-iron, a sort of mid-iron, and we're going to look at the sort of positions that we're after from there. So we're going to look at the elbows, we're going to look at it from a face-on position. Now, there's a lot of videos out there talking about the elbows in terms of how close they should be, talking about flying right elbow too high and elbows close to impact, all that kind of stuff. We're going to look at it from a slightly different position. So from face on, as you're viewing this video here, we're going to look at when the lead arm gets around about level with the ground. Now, when we are in that position, we're looking at where the right elbow is in terms of that, whether it's level with it, above it, or below it. So if I just demonstrate those 3 positions first of all, so we're going to take our normal starting position. So this would be my trail elbow being far too low relative to my lead elbow. Okay, so you can probably see from the camera there, you can see my lead arm, and underneath that, you can see my trail arm. Now, if we go for the opposite one to that, okay, you can therefore see my trail elbow being much higher, okay? And there's going to be one which is going to be hopefully somewhere in the middle of those 2, which is around about here, okay? So what are those positions, how do those positions relate to the golf swing? Well, if I take a starting position like this, if I'm the kind of golfer who gets that club very, very flat into the backswing, so my golf club head gets too much around me this way, we're probably going to find that the trail elbow is a lot lower than the lead elbow, okay? So conversely, if we're the kind of person who gets that shaft very, very steep, we're going to find that the right elbow gets far too high. So we can use the positions of the elbows to help us generate a position in the backswing that's more improved or better than what we are at the moment. So, for example, my tendency is during my golf swing, I get the golf club way too flat, my right elbow is too low, and what that does, it has the sort of pattern of flattening out my shoulder playing a little bit. From there, I have to make quite a few compensations, and that's where a lot of my bad shots come from. So when I make golf swings, I'm trying to feel that my lead shoulder works a little bit more downwards towards the ground, and I try and feel that my trail elbow stays a little bit higher. So when I look at my golf swing from face on, I'm certainly looking at the elbow position. Very often I would see this image, and what I'm trying to create is an image which is a little bit more like this, where I feel my right elbow is a little bit higher, and I know that gets me into a much better position on the way back. So certainly related to the plane of the backswing, certainly related to the shape of the golf swing, and we can certainly use these elbows to work on that position and try and get it a little bit better. So next time you can see your golf swing, next time you go for a lesson or next time you video your golf swing, have a look at the shape of your swing, have a look at the elbows and see where they are in the golf swing and see what you need to feel to try and improve that. So my preference as a coach would be always trying to work golfers into a backswing where I feel the club shaft gets a little bit steeper. I much prefer that. I can feel the right elbow is a little higher. I find from there it's much easier for a golfer to work up to the top and then just flatten out that golf swing a little bit, and it helps them to generate the sort of positions and the patterns that I'm after in their swing. So have a go. Check your own swing, see what it looks like. So remember, this is with a 6-iron. It may well look a little different with a pitch or a drive or that kind of thing. So use a mid-iron like a 7 or a 6-iron, something like that, and see where you are and see how you need to move that elbow to improve your golf swing. I'm going to have a go. I'm going to hit this ball up there. Now, as I say, this is something I'm working on, so I'm going to have a couple of rehearsals first and try and really feel this elbow stays much higher. And if I can achieve that, then I know my golf swing will look much better and I'll get better shots as a result. So, let's have a go. Let's give it a hit. Okay, so to me that certainly felt a little different to my normal swing. That certainly felt that the right shoulder was going higher, the right elbow was higher, and it certainly felt that the club shaft was steeper. When I watch these back on camera, I'll be able to check that and see what it was, but it certainly felt a little bit different, and that's given me some really good feelings to the golf course. So have a go, see where your elbows are, see if they need to change, improve, and hopefully that'll give you better shots and ultimately play better golf.